Today I want to talk about the strength that lives inside of you. There is a deep, unshakable power within you that may have been overlooked, buried beneath layers of doubt, fear, and perhaps the belief that being kind and gentle means being weak. But let me remind you, kindness is not softness. Gentleness does not mean you should be walked on. The softness you feel might come from trying to please others, saying yes when your soul is screaming. No, it might come from giving too much of yourself without ever stopping to replenish your own spirit. But you are not here to be diminished or made small. You are here to stand in your truth, to embrace the fullness of who you are without apology. There's a common misconception that being kind means being weak, as if kindness equates to passivity or vulnerability. In reality, true kindness is a profound strength, one that requires immense courage, resilience, and self-awareness. It is not something that happens by default or by being overly accommodating, but rather it is an active choice to approach life and others with compassion while maintaining personal integrity and boundaries. To be kind is to operate from a place of love and understanding, even when faced with challenges. It doesn't mean ignoring your own needs or allowing others to take advantage of your generosity. In fact, real kindness is knowing when to say no and when to step back to protect your energy. It is about being compassionate without losing yourself in the process. Many people confuse kindness with being agreeable at all times, thinking that by constantly saying yes to others, they are being nice. But when you say yes to everyone all the time, it often comes at the cost of your own peace and well-being. This kind of behavior leads to burnout and resentment, leaving you feeling depleted and unappreciated. True kindness starts with kindness to yourself. It is about making sure that your own needs are met before you can genuinely give to others. You cannot pour from an empty cup. When you honor yourself, you can extend kindness to others from a place of strength rather than weakness. At its core, kindness is a choice, not a reaction. It's easy to be kind when everything is going well, but the real test comes when you face adversity. Choosing to respond with kindness when someone is rude or inconsiderate shows incredible strength. It shows that you are in control of your emotions and are not allowing someone else's behavior to dictate how you respond. This is where the misconception of kindness as weakness stems from. People often mistake this ability to rise above negativity as being passive or submissive, but it's quite the opposite. It takes a deep inner strength to not lash out when someone is unkind to you. It takes courage to remain composed and choose a higher road when it would be so easy to retaliate. This form of strength is what separates kindness from weakness. Being kind also requires you to be vulnerable at times, and vulnerability is not weakness. It's one of the bravest things you can do. When you are kind, you open yourself up to the possibility of being hurt, taken advantage of, or misunderstood. But you do it anyway because you recognize the importance of connection, empathy, and love in a world that can often be harsh and unkind. Kindness asks us to take that risk, to show up authentically even when we are unsure of how our actions will be received. However, kindness doesn't mean allowing others to mistreat you or walk all over you. In fact, it's important to be clear on this distinction. You can be kind and still have boundaries. You can be compassionate without tolerating disrespect. When people mistake your kindness for weakness, they may try to take advantage of you, thinking you won't stand up for yourself. But standing up for yourself doesn't negate your kindness, it reinforces it. It shows that you respect yourself enough to demand the same respect from others. It teaches people that you can be both kind and strong, and that one does not diminish the other. In many ways, kindness is a practice of strength because it often requires restraint. It's about not engaging in behaviors that lower your energy or contribute to negativity. It's easy to snap at someone or to be rude when you're feeling stressed or upset, but it's much harder to stay calm and respond with grace. Choosing kindness in these moments is a testament to your inner resilience and emotional maturity. When you understand that kindness is a strength, not a weakness, you begin to approach life differently. You start to value your energy and time more, and you recognize that you can still be kind while also taking care of yourself. You realize that it's okay to say no to things that don't serve you or align with your values, and that setting boundaries is an essential part of practicing kindness. In fact, setting boundaries is one of the kindest things you can do for yourself and others because it creates healthy, respectful relationships. So the next time someone mistakes your kindness for weakness, remember this: being kind is a choice, a powerful one. It's a conscious decision to lead with love, compassion, and understanding. It takes strength to be kind in a world that often encourages the opposite. Kindness is not about being a doormat. It's about showing up with integrity and authenticity, standing firm in your values, and treating others with the respect that you also expect for yourself. True kindness empowers both you and those around you, and that is anything but weak. Setting boundaries is one of the most important acts of self-love, yet it's often misunderstood. People may fear that establishing boundaries means building walls or pushing others away, but in reality, boundaries are a way to honor and protect your own energy, while maintaining healthy, respectful relationships. When done with love, setting boundaries is not about separation. It's about creating clarity, respect, and mutual understanding. We often avoid setting boundaries because we don't want to disappoint others or come across as unkind. Many of us have been taught that being accommodating and available to everyone at all times is a virtue. But constantly putting others' needs before your own can lead to burnout, resentment, and frustration. You cannot be everything to everyone, and trying to do so only drains your energy, leaving you with little left for yourself. Setting boundaries with love is a way of reclaiming your time, energy, and emotional well-being. When you establish boundaries, you are communicating to others how you expect to be treated and what you need in order to feel safe and respected. It's not about controlling or rejecting others. It's about being honest and clear about your limits. By setting boundaries, you give others a roadmap for how to engage with you in a way that is respectful and considerate. This can actually strengthen your relationships because it fosters trust and clarity. When people know where you stand and what you need, there is less room for misunderstanding or unintentional hurt. Setting boundaries with love starts with understanding yourself. You need to be clear about what your needs are, what drains your energy, and where you feel overextended. This requires self-reflection and a willingness to listen to your own inner voice. Often we override our own needs in an effort to please others, but this comes at a high cost. When you consistently ignore your own boundaries, you may start to feel resentful, drained, or even taken advantage of. Listening to your inner voice and respecting your own limits is the first step toward creating healthy boundaries. Once you are clear on your needs, the next step is communicating them effectively. This can be challenging, especially if you're not used to asserting yourself or if you fear conflict. However, communicating your boundaries doesn't have to be harsh or confrontational. When done with love and compassion, boundary setting becomes an act of care, not only for yourself, but also for the other person. It's about being honest and direct while still maintaining a sense of kindness. For example, if someone continually asks you to do things that drain your energy, instead of saying yes out of obligation, you can lovingly express your limits. You might say something like, "I really care about you, but I need to take some time for myself right now. I hope you understand." This way, you are being clear about your boundary without shutting the person down or rejecting them. Setting boundaries with love also involves recognizing that you cannot control how others will react to your limits. Some people may not like your boundaries or may try to push against them. They may feel uncomfortable because they are not used to you asserting yourself in this way. It's important to remember that their reaction is not a reflection of you or your worth. You have a right to your boundaries, even if others don't fully understand them. Standing firm in your truth while still being compassionate is an act of self-respect. It's also crucial to recognize that boundaries are not just about saying no to others, but also about saying yes to yourself. When you set boundaries, you are creating space for your own growth, rest, and rejuvenation. You are giving yourself permission to prioritize your needs without guilt or shame. This is one of the highest forms of self-love. By protecting your energy, you are better able to show up fully in your life and in your relationships. Boundaries also allow you to cultivate deeper, more authentic connections. When you are clear about your limits, you are inviting others to meet you in a space of mutual respect. Healthy boundaries prevent resentment from building up, because you are no longer overextending yourself or agreeing to things that don't align with your values. This openness and honesty can lead to greater intimacy and trust in your relationships, as both parties are free to express their needs and limits without fear of judgment. In setting boundaries with love, you are not only caring for yourself, but also creating an environment where others know what to expect from you. This transparency fosters respect and harmony in all your interactions. You are teaching others how to treat you, and in doing so, you empower them to respect your boundaries, just as you should respect theirs. Ultimately, setting boundaries with love is about honoring your worth. You deserve to be treated with respect, and you deserve to have your needs met. It's not selfish to prioritize your well-being. It's essential. When you set boundaries from a place of love, you are nurturing yourself and creating the space for healthy, balanced, and fulfilling relationships. It's an act of self-respect that benefits both you and the people around you, allowing for more authentic and loving connections. So in a world that often values conformity and compliance over authenticity, many people find themselves shrinking to fit into the expectations of others. This tendency to diminish oneself to please those around us can be deeply ingrained, rooted in childhood experiences and societal pressures. However, the act of shrinking to please others does not serve anyone well. Instead of fostering genuine relationships, it creates a facade that can lead to resentment, dissatisfaction, and a disconnection from our true selves. The desire to please others is a natural human instinct. We want to be liked, accepted, and valued. However, this desire can quickly spiral into self-neglect when we prioritize others' needs and opinions over our own. When we consistently suppress our thoughts, feelings, and desires to accommodate others, we lose sight of who we are and what we genuinely want. This suppression can lead to a host of negative emotions, including anxiety, frustration, and even depression. The more we shrink ourselves to make others comfortable, the more we diminish our own self-worth. To stop shrinking, we must first recognize the signs of this behavior. Do you often find yourself agreeing to things you don't want to do? Do you hesitate to voice your opinions, fearing that they may not be well received? Do you catch yourself apologizing excessively even when you haven't done anything wrong? These behaviors are indicators that you might be shrinking to please others. The first step to breaking this pattern is to cultivate self-awareness and take the time to reflect on your interactions and recognize when you compromise your own needs or desires for the sake of others. Once you have identified these patterns, it's essential to reclaim your voice and your space. Embracing your authentic self means allowing yourself to be seen, heard, and valued for who you truly are. This can be a daunting task, especially if you have spent a long time shrinking. However, it is crucial to understand that your opinions and feelings matter just as much as anyone else's. You have every right to express your thoughts and desires without fear of judgment or rejection. Start by practicing small acts of self-assertion. This could be as simple as stating your preferences in a conversation or declining an invitation that doesn't resonate with you. But these small steps will help build your confidence and reinforce the notion that it is okay to take up space in the world. Remember that asserting yourself does not equate to being rude or dismissive of others. It simply means you are honoring your own needs and expressing them clearly. Another vital aspect of stopping the habit of shrinking is to surround yourself with supportive individuals. Seek out those who appreciate and encourage your authentic self. When you are in the company of people who value your opinions and respect your boundaries, it becomes easier to stand tall and embrace your true identity. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding, and being around such individuals will empower you to be yourself without fear. It's also important to challenge the beliefs that keep you in the cycle of shrinking. Many of us carry limiting beliefs about our worth and how we should behave in social situations. These beliefs often stem from childhood experiences or societal expectations. So, to break free from this cycle, take the time to identify and challenge these beliefs. Ask yourself where they come from and whether they still serve you. By reframing your mindset, you can shift from a place of self-doubt to one of self-acceptance and confidence. Practicing self-compassion is another crucial element in this journey. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate the process of unlearning the habit of shrinking. Recognize that it's okay to stumble and that change takes time. Embrace the idea that you are worthy of love and respect just as you are. The more you nurture your relationship with yourself, the more you will feel empowered to stand firm in your authenticity. The fear of rejection often holds us back from fully expressing ourselves. However, it's essential to remember that not everyone will resonate with who you are, and that's perfectly okay. It's impossible to please everyone, and trying to do so only leads to a fragmented sense of self. Accepting that some people may not appreciate your authenticity frees you from the burden of seeking their approval. By prioritizing your own values and desires, you will attract those who genuinely appreciate you for who you are. As you stop shrinking to please others, you will likely notice a shift in your relationships. Authentic connections are built on honesty and vulnerability. By being true to yourself, you create a space for others to do the same. This encourages deeper, more meaningful interactions, enriching your relationships in ways you never thought possible. In conclusion, the journey to stop shrinking to please others is a powerful and transformative one. It requires self-awareness, self-assertion, and a commitment to authenticity. By reclaiming your voice and embracing your true self, you not only honor your worth, but also create space for others to do the same. Remember that you are deserving of love and acceptance just as you are. When you choose to stand tall in your authenticity, you inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of genuine connection and understanding in the world around you. Reclaiming your personal power is a transformative journey that allows you to step into your authentic self, make empowered choices, and create the life you desire. Personal power is the ability to recognize and harness your own strengths, skills, and passions to influence your circumstances and relationships positively. When you reclaim this power, you become the architect of your own life, moving away from external influences and expectations that may have held you back. Many of us navigate through life feeling disempowered, often due to past experiences, societal pressures, or limiting beliefs. These factors can create a sense of helplessness, making it easy to feel like a victim of circumstances. However, it's essential to understand that personal power is not something granted to you by others. It is inherent within you. The journey of reclaiming this power starts with acknowledging its existence and recognizing that you have the ability to shape your reality. The first step in reclaiming your personal power is self-awareness. Take time to reflect on your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. What are your beliefs about yourself? Do you see yourself as capable and deserving of success, or do you often doubt your abilities? Self-awareness allows you to identify the narratives that may have been shaped by others, such as family, culture, or society, and how they impact your sense of self-worth. By examining these beliefs critically, you can begin to unravel the stories that no longer serve you. Once you have established self-awareness, it's crucial to practice self-acceptance. Embrace who you are, including your strengths and weaknesses. Understand that being imperfect is part of the human experience. When you accept yourself fully, you create a solid foundation for reclaiming your personal power. This acceptance allows you to move forward without the burden of shame or self-judgment, enabling you to take action towards your goals and desires. And setting intentions is a powerful way to reclaim your personal power. Intentions help you clarify what you want to achieve and the kind of life you wish to lead. Instead of drifting through life, take a proactive approach by establishing clear intentions that align with your values and passions. Write down your intentions and revisit them regularly, allowing them to serve as a guiding force in your life. When you have a clear direction, it becomes easier to make choices that empower you and bring you closer to your goals. Another key aspect of reclaiming personal power is learning to say no. Many individuals struggle with the fear of disappointing others or feeling guilty for prioritizing their needs. However, it is essential to understand that saying no is a powerful form of self-care. When you establish healthy boundaries, you protect your energy and create space for what truly matters to you. Remember that it is okay to decline requests or opportunities that do not resonate with your intentions or values. By saying no, you reclaim control over your time and energy, allowing you to focus on what truly enriches your life. Embracing vulnerability is also integral to reclaiming your personal power. Often we associate vulnerability with weakness, but in reality it is a courageous act that leads to deeper connections and self-discovery. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable means showing your true self, sharing your thoughts and feelings openly, and embracing the uncertainty that comes with being authentic. When you practice vulnerability, you release the fear of judgment and criticism, creating an environment where you can express yourself freely and authentically. Taking action is another crucial step in reclaiming your personal power. Knowledge and awareness are essential, but they must be coupled with action to create change. Start by setting small, achievable goals that align with your intentions. These goals can be related to your personal, professional, or spiritual growth. As you take consistent steps toward your goals, you will build confidence in your abilities and reinforce your sense of agency. Celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small, as each step forward is a testament to your growing power. Surrounding yourself with supportive individuals is vital on your journey of reclaiming personal power. Seek out those who uplift you, encourage your growth, and respect your boundaries. Healthy relationships provide a nurturing environment that empowers you to be your true self. Conversely, distance yourself from toxic relationships that drain your energy or diminish your self-worth. Creating a positive support network reinforces your journey toward reclaiming personal power and fosters a sense of belonging and acceptance. Lastly, practicing self-care is essential in nurturing your personal power. Prioritize activities that rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Whether it's through meditation, exercise, journaling, or simply spending time in nature, self-care allows you to reconnect with yourself and recharge your energy. By honoring your well-being, you cultivate a stronger sense of self and enhance your ability to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. Reclaiming your personal power is a lifelong journey of self-discovery and empowerment. It involves embracing your authenticity, setting clear intentions, establishing boundaries, and taking proactive steps toward your goals. As you embark on this journey, remember that you are worthy of love, respect, and success. By reclaiming your personal power, you become the author of your own story, crafting a life that reflects your true self and the dreams you hold dear. The path may not always be easy, but every step you take toward reclaiming your power is a step toward a more fulfilling and empowered life. Balancing gentleness with strength is an essential aspect of personal growth and effective leadership. In a world often dominated by aggression and assertiveness, the qualities of gentleness and strength can seem contradictory. However, when harmonized, they create a powerful synergy that fosters authentic connections, resilience, and inner peace. This balance is not just beneficial for personal development, but also essential in cultivating healthy relationships and navigating life's challenges. Gentleness is often misunderstood as weakness. Society frequently equates strength with aggression, power, and control. However, true gentleness stems from compassion, understanding, and empathy. It involves approaching others with kindness, patience, and a willingness to listen. Gentleness allows us to create safe spaces for others, encouraging vulnerability and openness. It is the softening of our hearts, enabling us to connect deeply with ourselves and those around us. In contrast, strength is often perceived as the ability to assert oneself and dominate situations. It is the resolve to stand firm in one's beliefs and take decisive actions. Strength is about resilience and the capacity to endure adversity while maintaining a sense of purpose. However, strength without gentleness can lead to rigidity, intolerance, and an inability to adapt. It can create barriers that hinder authentic communication and understanding. To balance gentleness with strength, one must first cultivate self-awareness. Understanding your natural tendencies is crucial. Do you lean more toward gentleness, often shying away from confrontation? Or do you find yourself more assertive, perhaps even aggressive at times? Recognizing where you stand on this spectrum allows you to identify areas for growth. Embrace both aspects of your personality, knowing that each has its value and purpose. Self-reflection can help illuminate the situations where you might benefit from a gentler approach or where your strength needs to be more pronounced. For instance, in moments of conflict, tapping into your gentleness can foster understanding and resolution. Conversely, in situations where boundaries need to be established or when facing challenges, asserting your strength becomes vital. By developing this awareness, you can navigate life with greater intention, choosing the appropriate response based on the circumstances at hand. Practicing empathy is another crucial step in achieving this balance. Empathy allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, fostering understanding and compassion. When we approach others with empathy, we create an environment that encourages open dialogue and cooperation. This gentle approach can lead to stronger relationships and more productive interactions. Simultaneously, embracing empathy enhances our strength, as it requires courage to be vulnerable and open to the experiences of others. By acknowledging their feelings, we can respond in ways that honor their experiences while also asserting our own needs. Setting healthy boundaries is essential in balancing gentleness with strength. Boundaries define the limits of what we will accept from others while also clarifying our needs. When we approach boundary setting with gentleness, we communicate our needs without aggression. This approach fosters understanding and respect, making it easier for others to honor our boundaries. Yet we must also be firm in our convictions. Strength comes into play when we need to uphold those boundaries, even when faced with resistance or pushback. By establishing clear boundaries with both gentleness and strength, we create healthier relationships and protect our emotional well-being. Cultivating resilience is also vital in harmonizing gentleness with strength. Life is filled with challenges that require both qualities to navigate effectively. Resilience involves the ability to bounce back from setbacks and remain steadfast in the face of adversity. By embracing gentleness during difficult times, we allow ourselves to process emotions, practice self-compassion, and seek support. This gentleness nurtures our inner strength, enabling us to face challenges with courage and determination. It is the understanding that vulnerability can coexist with strength, allowing us to rise even when we feel down. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and deep breathing, can help integrate gentleness and strength into our daily lives. These practices encourage self-awareness and foster a sense of inner peace. By grounding ourselves in the present moment, we can better navigate our emotions and responses. Mindfulness allows us to respond to situations thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This thoughtful approach creates space for both gentleness and strength to emerge, enabling us to choose our responses consciously. In relationships, balancing gentleness with strength fosters healthier dynamics. When we approach others with kindness and understanding, we create a foundation of trust and safety. This gentleness encourages open communication, allowing individuals to express themselves authentically. However, being gentle does not mean sacrificing our needs or tolerating unhealthy behaviors. Strength is required to assert our boundaries and ensure our well-being. By embodying both qualities, we model healthy behaviors for others, promoting deeper connections and mutual respect. In conclusion, balancing gentleness with strength is an essential skill for personal growth and effective relationships. Embracing both qualities allows us to navigate life's challenges with resilience, compassion, and authenticity. By cultivating self-awareness, practicing empathy, setting healthy boundaries, and integrating mindfulness, we can harmonize these seemingly contradictory traits. The result is a more empowered and fulfilling life where we honor ourselves and others, fostering deeper connections and a greater sense of inner peace. In a world that often favors one over the other, reclaiming this balance is not only a personal journey, but a profound gift to ourselves and those we encounter. Affirming your inner strength is a transformative practice that empowers you to face life's challenges with confidence and resilience. Each of us possesses a unique reservoir of strength that can guide us through difficult times, bolster our self-esteem, and help us navigate the complexities of life. By recognizing and affirming this strength, we can cultivate a more fulfilling and empowered existence. Inner strength is often defined as the ability to remain resilient in the face of adversity. It's about having the courage to confront challenges, to persevere when the going gets tough, and to maintain a sense of purpose even when circumstances seem overwhelming. This strength is not about the absence of fear or doubt. Rather, it's about acknowledging these feelings while choosing to act in alignment with your values and aspirations. The first step in affirming your inner strength is to cultivate self-awareness. Take time to reflect on your past experiences, particularly those where you faced difficulties or challenges. What did you learn about yourself during those times? How did you overcome obstacles? Recognizing the moments when you demonstrated resilience can help you understand the depth of your inner strength. Journaling can be a powerful tool in this process, allowing you to articulate your thoughts and feelings and providing clarity on your journey. Once you have cultivated self-awareness, it's essential to practice self-compassion. Often we can be our harshest critics, focusing on our perceived shortcomings and failures. Instead of chastising yourself for past mistakes, approach yourself with kindness and understanding. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes and experiences setbacks. It is a natural part of being human. By treating yourself with compassion, you reinforce your inner strength and create a nurturing environment that encourages growth and healing. Affirmations are a powerful way to reinforce your inner strength. These positive statements can help shift your mindset and counteract negative self-talk. Create affirmations that resonate with you and reflect your personal values and goals. For example, you might say, "I am resilient and capable of overcoming any challenge," or "I trust in my ability to navigate life's uncertainties." Repeat these affirmations daily, whether in front of a mirror during meditation or while journaling. The more you affirm your strengths, the more you will internalize these beliefs and enhance your sense of self-worth. Visualization is another effective technique for affirming your inner strength. Take a moment to close your eyes and picture yourself facing a challenge with confidence and grace. Envision the steps you would take to overcome this obstacle, focusing on your strengths and abilities. This mental exercise can help you prepare for real-life situations and reinforce your belief in your capabilities. Visualization allows you to create a mental roadmap for success, making it easier to approach challenges with confidence when they arise. And surrounding yourself with supportive people is crucial for affirming your inner strength. The relationships we cultivate can have a profound impact on our self-perception and sense of worth. Seek out individuals who uplift and inspire you, who recognize your strengths, and who encourage you to be your best self. Conversely, distance yourself from toxic relationships that drain your energy or undermine your confidence. Building a positive support network fosters an environment where you can thrive, enabling you to affirm your inner strength more effectively. Engaging in self-care practices is also essential in nurturing your inner strength. Prioritizing your physical, emotional, and mental well-being creates a solid foundation for resilience. Whether through exercise, meditation, creative expression, or simply taking time to relax, self-care activities allow you to recharge and reconnect with yourself. When you feel good physically and emotionally, you are better equipped to face challenges and affirm your inner strength. Setting and achieving small goals can significantly contribute to your sense of inner strength. Break down larger aspirations into manageable tasks and celebrate your accomplishments along the way. Each step you take toward your goals reinforces your belief in your abilities and cultivates a sense of empowerment. Recognize that progress is often incremental, and it's essential to honor each small victory as a testament to your strength and determination. Learning to embrace discomfort is another vital aspect of affirming your inner strength. Growth often occurs outside of our comfort zones, where we are faced with uncertainty and challenges. Instead of shying away from discomfort, lean into it. Acknowledge that feeling uncomfortable is a natural part of growth and change. By confronting your fears and stepping into the unknown, you will discover new facets of your strength and resilience. Lastly, practice gratitude as a means of affirming your inner strength. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a positive mindset. Reflect on the strengths, resources, and support systems you possess. Consider keeping a gratitude journal to document the things you appreciate about yourself and your life. This practice cultivates an awareness of your inner resources and reinforces your belief in your strength. Affirming your inner strength is an ongoing journey of self-discovery and empowerment. By cultivating self-awareness, practicing self-compassion, using affirmations, visualizing success, surrounding yourself with support, prioritizing self-care, setting achievable goals, embracing discomfort, and practicing gratitude, you can nurture this strength within yourself. Remember, your inner strength is a powerful force that can guide you through life's challenges, enabling you to live authentically and courageously. Embrace your strength, honor your journey, and step boldly into the life you desire.